Hey guys, Carl Cooper here with On the Black with a quick Q&A. Today's question comes from ALK61695, and the question is, I was reading the Daily News today and the front page said that K-Rod would consider leaving the Mets to become the setup man for the Yankees. What's your opinion about this? So obviously this question is a few days old, but wanted to still talk about K-Rod and the possibility of trading K-Rod. I don't know if the Yankees are the best fit for K-Rod. I will say, though, that I think he is a prime candidate, a prime target for the Mets to try to trade him before the deadline, simply because of his potential vesting option for next year. It's a lot of money for the Mets, and also because there will be plenty of teams out there who could use some additional bullpen help as they try to make a push for the playoffs. You know, I think that speaking of the playoffs and trades, I think that Mets GM Sandy Alderson and the Mets front office are going to really have some tough decisions to make here as we get closer to the trade deadline. You know, let's say hypothetically here the Mets go on a little bit of a winning streak, and let's say, you know, mid-July they're 2, 3, 4 games out of the wild card. It's going to be interesting to see what the Mets do. Will they try to go for it, maybe try to keep the majority of this team together, maybe possibly even add a piece or two and try to go for the wild card, or do they pull back and maybe, again, start trading guys like K-Rod, start trading Beltran, and maybe some of these other guys? You know, I think that's going to be a tough decision, because if they are in that position right there, if they start dumping guys, obviously a lot of Mets fans are probably going to be upset that they might be kind of giving up on the season. But on the flip side of that, if they try to keep everybody and go for it, and let's say they don't make the wild card, now you've got a situation where K-Rod's option could vest. You got a situation where Beltran's going to walk away at the end of the season, and maybe you don't get anything for him. And then there's also obviously still that big looming situation with Jose Reyes, as whether or not he'll be back with the Mets in 2012. So it'll be interesting to see which way the Mets go here as we get closer to the trade deadline, if the team plays well here and if they stay kind of within striking distance. But, you know, back to the original question in this particular Q&A, I do think K-Rod could be a prime target to get traded, simply because of his option and other teams possibly needing bullpen help. So we'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you soon.